Boom! What's up, guys? Welcome to this episode where we're going to be talking about meditation and the benefits of it. If you're a musician, you need to be meditating, and this is why. Check it out. Let's define meditation. A lot of people talk about meditation in a different way. The stereotypical view of monks doing meditation is not really my understanding of it. So let's see what the internet has to say about meditation. To think deeply or focus one's mind for a period of time in silence or with the aid of chanting for religious or spiritual purposes or as a method of relaxation. Now, for me, it's when you are so utterly involved in what you're doing that your mind disappears. Now, there seems to be two different forms in which this happens. One is when there is an active meditation, where you are when you're doing something, when you're consumed by an activity of physically moving in that thing, whether it be painting or yoga, riding your bike, when you are actively moving your body and experiencing the world, where all the elements of your senses are so consumed that there is no thought. You are simply just doing the task. The other being passive meditation, which is yet the stereotypical view where you are sitting still and trying to do absolutely nothing. The road to going to the end stop of meditation, which is thoughtlessness and deep connectedness to the universe, is a very long one, and it throws a lot of people off. If you are sitting down to meditate, trying not to think anything, you're going to be very, very rudely confronted with the fact is that your mind wants to wander at everything. It wants to do anything but nothing, right? See, where attention goes, energy flows. The job of a musician is to hold absolute and continual focus for the duration of their performance, to be connected to every microsecond of music being played. Complete devotion, giving themselves fully, emotionally, and technically to the task at hand. See, we have a battery of attention, and if it is focused on something other than the total devotion of your performance, you are going to be missing something in your performance. You're going to be missing the most important ingredient in delivering a convicting, beautiful, amazing moment. That is your emotion, your realness, your lack of trying to do the thing. If you ever sat down to passively meditate, you will notice how rampant your mind is. A task as simple as just trying to be aware of your breath is impossibly hard. Every single few moments, your mind will get distracted and jump onto something else. Now, if this is happening when you are trying to focus on something as simple as your breath, what is happening when you are trying to perform a song, right? Often, we might be criticizing ourselves on the last note. Often, we might be trying to predict what the next note is going to require from us physically or technically or emotionally. We might be anxious about the crowd. We might be anxious about something other than what is the task at hand, distracting yourself from it, taking away energy from that moment and creating a sort of stumbling domino effect that will affect the rest of your performance, right? But this doesn't only affect performance, it affects the way in which you practice and the way in which you do music in general. If when you're practicing, your mind is wondering, the type of quality of attention that you need to be giving to make good movement, good ground covered, is going to be lacking. You're going to work way more effectively if you're working for shorter periods of time with higher concentration than long periods of time with sparse, erratic movements in your point of focus, right? So, what is meditation good for? Let's take a look. It can give you prolonged focus, awareness of your distracting thoughts, awareness of your body and breath, which will help you realize when you're stressed. Most importantly, it's going to help your inner critic, the guy that's getting in the way between you being the kind of musician that you need to be, the free musician that you need to be, the open-hearted, effortless, authentic, real you that you need to be. It's going to help you dissipate all the other voices so that you can be as you are in that moment.